Tama Takoyaki Cafe. Located in between Guam Reef and Westin Hotel in Tumon, call them today at 648 Tama. Hafa Guam, welcome to another episode of In the Mix. I'm Jonah Charfris. Thanks so much for tuning in. A great show lined up for you this evening. Coming up, I tell you about Humans of Guam, a Facebook page created by two local photographers. A little bit later, we tell you about a hilarious one-woman act to benefit the Academy of Our Lady of Guam. And we close out the show tonight with the music from the talented Michelle Uggan. But first things first, Guaiya Yu Si Nana Yan Si Tata is a new book created by Simone and Dana Bollinger. Here's more. Guaiya Yu Si Nana Yan Si Tata, when translated in Chamorro, means Grandma and Grandpa Love Me, and is the title of a vibrant picture book written by Simone and Dana Bollinger. Simone is an English instructor at the Guam Community College.
I've always wanted to write a children's book. We have some young children of our own, and we've just really felt the need for them to have books that represent their experience here on Guam.
When you have little kids all the time, they're constantly reading kids' books to them, you think in your back of the mind, I wonder if we could do something like this. But the process just sometimes gets to be so daunting. It's like, well, where do I go? Who do I publish? Where do I find an artist? You just kind of put it in the back of your mind because you get back to being a working mom.
That would all change when University of Guam professor Senora Rosa Palomo offered a children's book writing workshop back in September last year. Dana, who is Simone's sister-in-law, said it was a win-win opportunity.
We're going to pair you up with a publisher, pair you up with an artist. We're going to help you go through the process, and then at the end, there's a possibility of having a published book. So it was one of those things where we just couldn't say no.
The workshop was held every Saturday for 5 weeks.
After that, UOG Press and Victoria Lola Leon Guerrero wanted to publish it. She saw the art, she loved it, she liked the story. And since then, basically, we've been on the publishing journey with her. And Maria Cristobal is the graphic artist. And so going back and forth and smoothing everything out, getting the Chamorro edited, getting all the pieces that go together.
Guaiya Yu Si Nana Yan Si Tata depicts the many ways grandparents show their love to their grandchildren.
For us, our children are very close to her parents because they happen to live on Guam, mine are in the States. So we're constantly seeing that interaction between them on a daily basis, just the things that Grandma and Grandpa either put up with, or they're tired, but if they want one more story, okay, or if just one more tromp through the jungle, okay, and just one more this, one more that, and they're just constantly giving. And so we're just trying to be able to put that into words, into context, how you can show love without constantly saying it. And so we have about a few little scenes and sentences to go through how that is shown without always saying I love you.
It's a heartwarming story that describes the important role grandparents play in the lives of our children.
We wanted to stick to a simple sentence structure so that learners could really walk away with it, but at the same time have fun and play with the words and the Chamorro words and the sounds in the language.
Helping bring to life the story are beautiful watercolor illustrations from Cielo de los Reyes, who says it was a pleasure and an honor to be a part of this children's book. As for where she found inspiration for the images,
definitely the children. I just love it. This is Andrew, Maya, and Anna. When I met the children, they're just so wonderful. When I met the children, of course, they're true inspiration.
De los Reyes, who has been teaching art for over 20 years at FB Leon Guerrero Middle School, says she also referred to photos of Dana and Simone's kids and parents for extra inspiration. Both Simone and Dana are pleased with the final product and are excited to share it with the island community.
It's been a good process so far. A lot of people have helped along the way. In true Chamorro style, our families have helped edit and look at the pictures and look at the words and say, maybe it sounds better like this, maybe not this, and everybody has their opinion on the Chamorro within it, and it should be like this and it should be like that, and at the end of the day, decisions have to be made.
Mark your calendar. The book launches on Saturday, March 12th from 10 a.m. to noon at the UOG RFK Library. The authors and illustrator will be present, and there'll be arts and crafts for the whole family to enjoy. You can also pick up a copy of the book for $12.
If we could say thank you to our families and our children for
inspiration and support, letting us go away for hours on end to try and write, and having them be there to have our backs and tell us that we see the end in sight and we're excited and we can't wait to get your book, and just constantly have that encouragement. It helps us have this final product that we're so proud of.
For more information or to schedule author visits, you can call 735-2154 or email uogpress@gmail.com. Don't go anywhere, because when we return, I'll tell you about Humans of Guam. You're watching In the Mix.